Alright, hey guys, how's it going? This is just a Photoshop tutorial about how to get jacked. How to get yoked, cut, ripped, big, swole, push weight, all that stuff. You don't want to hit the gym, try doing this. Upload this on your Facebook profile pic. Yeah, you'll be able to do that. Okay, so here's just a sample of a kid right now, and this is what it's before, and that what it looks like after. This kid could go get movie stars. You could go live down in Hollywood. Alright. So what we're gonna do, alright, so here we go. So this is just our original image right here. And what we're going to be doing is just making them big. And so a lot of people, what they like to do is they like to go straight to liquefy right here and then just mess up the background and everything. And what I'm a fan of doing is just coming over here and making a copy of our background layer first. And so you hold and click the background layer and then drag it down to the new layer button right there. Anyway, okay, so now you have a background copy, and so now you can just always look at your original image and your background copy whenever you want. Okay, so now what I like to do next is come over here and take the quick selection tool, which is hotkey W, and just come over here and make it a little bit bigger, and then just select the arm that you want to make the adjustment to, so the part that you want to make bigger. And so we select it right here, and then what I like to do is copy it and then paste it right on top of it. And so now we have a new layer right on top. And then from here we're going to go to liquefy, and so we go to filter, liquefy, and so then it shows, and so you can, if you do the show backdrop, it'll show your background. And so I find it's kind of helpful sometimes. And so the tool that I like to use is the forward warp tool, because that seems just to mold everything like I want it. And so if you want to make your brush smaller, use the open bracket key and then just click it, and then just click it a whole lot, and it'll get smaller. So what we're going to do right here is we have to, knowing a little bit of human anatomy, you know that the biceps is right here, and so we're just going to make the biceps a little bit bigger. And so just hold, drag, and click down, and then also these deltoids right here, got to hook those up. Deltoids need love. And then the triceps right here, you got to give the triceps a little loving too. And so try not to get too close to your edges right here, because then it'll look bad against the background when you end up making your changes. And so you just like to get curvies, and then maybe the traps a little bit. Just get everything pretty much a little bit bigger, but get some curves in there as well. And so as you can see here, things are just starting to curve out a little bit, and looks pretty good. Yeah, alright. So we hit OK, and now the kid is much bigger. And so as you can see here, the kid just gets jacked, like you don't know what's going on. And so let me zoom in right here, and as you can see, the background doesn't change at all. This little car thing, it doesn't change at all, because you just liquefied on top of it, and you didn't have to switch up the background. And a lot of them I've seen, the background gets deformed and the background looks weird, less photo quality, doesn't look good. And then another part of making somebody look jacked is the shadows that the muscles of them being so big make. And so we go to our new image right here, and so usually a big shadow that you see is the deltoid one. And so we're going to come over here, and there's many ways that you can add shadows and shade to your images, but I think the easiest one is just go grab the burn tool, and just grab your burn tool. You want to set it to midtones, and you want your exposure to be pretty low. Mine's right around 15%, just because you can do subtle changes, you don't have to mess around. So as you can see, there's a hint of a shadow right there, but usually the shadows come right, see, that's even a little too much right there. And so I'm going to drop it down to 9%. Make your brush a little bigger, close bracket, and just start drawing in where a shadow should be. So right there. So now the kid already look at his deltoids already look bigger. Grab that, and plus it makes his bicep look bigger too. And so that's just, the kid looks monster right now. He just looks great. Maybe add a little bit of shadow for this tricep right here. And then so now we look at our before and after. Before and after. Great. Okay, and then now what we're going to do is, if that's not enough for you, we can make the arm even bigger, and so things could get even crazier. So what we're going to do is we're going to select the arm again. Oh, see, we're on our new layer, so not what we want. And so what we want to do is we want to select these two layers, the new arm layer and the background copy, and you right click and then merge layers. But if you don't have right click, you go to layer, merge layers, which is also Control E. And so now it just makes it one layer, and you can see before and after. Cool. And so if that's not enough for you, if you really want to get, you know, obnoxious, huge, okay, I want you to select the arm again, and we probably actually don't select the whole arm, just select the upper forearm right here. And right now I'm using the quick selection tool, which is, you know, pretty easy to use, and you don't have to go through it. Oh, so right here. So if you get some stuff that you don't want, you click Alt on a PC, and you go over the stuff that you don't want, and it'll just get rid of it. And as you can see here, we got a little too much, so get rid of that right there. And if you're trying to zoom out and zoom in quickly, you can hold down Alt on the PC and then scroll your wheel ball in and scroll it out. It'll go easy. So now I have that. And so now what we're going to do again, so we don't mess up the background, is Control C or Edit Copy, and then we're going to do Edit Paste right now. So we're going to paste it right in front. So that's what we did. And so a little tool that I like to use, hotkey, is Control T, which will take us to transform, or you can go edit, transform, and then scale. And so transform, scale, and then so now I have this. And so if you, and also a cool little trick, if you just go up and down, it will make it relative to the corner down here, but that's not what we want. We want it to be relative to the center, to pull out of the center. So hold Shift, which will make it lock all the proportions, and then Alt to pull it out of the center. So that, and then the arm will just get bigger, bigger, right there. So now his forearm is just getting huge, and you can move it how you want it a little bit. Okay, cool. And so now that looks like, I mean, his arm's bigger, but that looks like crap. And so we're going to take our eraser tool, and we're just going to erase at this layer a little bit. And if you see my opacity's down, we're just going to erase at this layer a little bit. And see his hair's looking bigger, looks bigger altogether. See before, after, he's looking like a man now. And so that's pretty much our image. The kid looks jacked. And then we will merge these layers and then check out our before and our after. Cool, thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see other cool stuff, other cool designs and Photoshop stuff I got going on, check out the description in the sidebar, a link to my blog and my clothing line. Alright, thank you very much.